So Marvel, a day after, because I didn't talk about it till today, the day after they did this, more or less Marvel announced that they're going to be, they showcase more stuff. It's basically vague Marvel teasers, as my good friend Duke Loops 1993 would say. Anyway, so this came out today, and this actually answered at least some questions on what people were asking. Basically, what's going on with the Fantastic Four and X-Men characters, and we kind of get an answer for that. We kind of get an answer of what exactly what's going on in that perspective. Now, apparently, Human Torch is going to be on in the new Inhumans group, but we also have Ben Grimm in here, and I'm wondering where Sue and Reed are at this point. Doesn't look like the Fantastic Four are no more. And we do have some other interesting stuff, so it also looks like we're just going to get different variations of the same picture for a few days. And I'm also wondering, because I'm going to talk about the whole Hulk thing as well. But first off, yeah, we get Iron Man again. We get to see, in here we have Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Hyperion, and and we have Dr. Spectrum back. We also... yeah, that's a character that's going to be pushed, Dr. Spectrum from the Squadron Supreme. We also have Citizen V. Now, if you don't know who Citizen V is basically a character who, in the first Thunderbolts comics, Citizen V was really Baron Zemo in disguise, and then eventually he switched sides and stayed as Citizen V for a while, then he went back to being a villain. Unless this is going to be either Baron Zemo switched over a new leaf, or it's a new Citizen V. I'm voting for the latter happen, that we're getting a new Citizen V here. We also have, once again, Hyperion, which, thank God, he's still staying in this universe, because I actually read some of his stuff that he was in the Hickman run of Avengers, and I gotta say, Hickman, dude, you really wrote some really good Hyperion. I haven't really read anything interesting with Hyperion since JMS's Max stuff, really. We also have Daredevil in a black costume, which looks very similar. I know a lot of people are saying it looks like a lot like the TV show, and I can see that, but it looks more, to me, it looks a lot more like his Shadowland costume, and that was such a fun event, right, guys? Right? Yeah. So another thing that is major in here, and I'm getting to that. I'm getting to what's obvious on the pick here, so don't worry. We also have, obviously, Medusa on here. We have some of the new Inhumans. We got Karnak. Yeah, the guy in the hood's Karnak. We also have Inferno. And, yeah, they're really pushing the Inhumans these days. We also have Doctor Strange with an axe. I don't know what the axe is for. I don't know. It looks kind of awkward on Doctor Strange. Is it? Some people have said that the axe was Thor's axe. That's what they're trying to get at. I don't know. It just looks kind of weird. Doctor Strange with, I could see him with a weapon. An axe isn't one of them. Anyway, so let's get on to the obvious ones right here. First off, Ben Grimm's back. So a lot of people can now have a sigh of relief, because obviously Ben Grimm's still in this universe. But it looks like the Fantastic Four, by the looks of things, has been dismantled. I mean, apparently Johnny Storm's off with the Inhumans. Hell if I know why. We have no idea where Reed and Sue are. And get this, Ben Grimm is going to be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah! Ben Grimm's going to be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's going to be interesting to follow. Yeah, that is going to be something to follow. Anyway, so I'm wondering, was the Fantastic Four ever made? Or are they going to do a new origin? Because some people have been saying that this is the ultimate thing from the Ultimate Universe, which I'm thinking, nah, because if I recall, he became Ultimate Wonder Man. It was a weird story, no one got it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm still, we can all sigh of relief, because Ben Grimm's one of my favorite Marvel characters. So the fact that he's still around, I'm very much happy about, to see, good old Ben Grimm still around, and him kicking it with the Guardians? Okay. Him and Star-Lord are probably going to be playing cards all the time, so why not? Now let's move on to the one you're probably been waiting for me to talk about. As we've kind of worried as well with Fantastic Four, X-Men not being around. Well, I think we can kind of breathe a sigh of relief. We still don't know what's going on with the rest of the X-Men, but we can kind of breathe a sigh of relief with what's going on here, and something else very interesting going on as well. let's start with the obvious right now. It looks like X-23 is going to be the new. It looks like she's going to be the new Wolverine, and it kind of looks like she's wearing Wolverine's astonishing costume. Okay, that's cool. If anyone was to be the next Wolverine, it would, because Daken, I'm assuming no one cares about, and he doesn't look like he's going to be in this new universe. It would either be her or Sabretooth. So I kind of called that one day later on down the road she would be the next Wolverine. So I'm kind of glad my little prediction came true on that one. So really excited, and it also looks like they're going to do more with her as Wolverine. So thank God for that. And speaking of Wolverine, Logan's back, but really old. So yeah, it looks, by the looks of things, we have Old Man Logan from the Old Man Logan universe. We have the Wolverine from the Old Man Logan universe in here. So, not only does it look like we're having a new universe, it doesn't look like it's just the Ultimate Universe. It looks like all the universes from Battle World have been smashed together. Literally, it's created a whole new universe where not just the Ultimate and 616 universe have combined. It looks like, yeah, Old Man Logan universe, the Spider-Gwen universe, and God knows who else. I mean, hell, Citizen V could be from another universe in and of itself. So, and Dr. Spectrum and Hyperion are from different universes to begin with. And who's to say, this Daredevil, this Daredevil's from the same universe. I sincerely think it's 616 Daredevil, just with a new costume. And, Doctor Strange with an axe. This is, Marvel, you're playing really ballsy here. I hope you know what you're doing. That's all I gotta say. I hope you know what you're doing on this one. So let's also talk about the other news that came out, is that apparently the Hulk, there's going to be a new Hulk. Bruce Banner is apparently dying. The gamma radiation that has been so long, part of his body for so long, is now officially killing him. Am I pissed off? Yeah, Hulk's my favorite character. And they haven't announced who will be the new Hulk of this new universe. And they did say it will cause an uproar on the level of, this will cause like a major game changer of, what was it? The female of Jane Foster really being Thor. So, wondering what your game plan is on that one, Marvel, because you've already, all the other people like General Ross, Betty Ross, they're Hulks already. Are they going to be still in this universe or not? Or is General Ross going to be the Green Hulk now? Who knows, really? Who knows? Again, Marvel, you're doing some very interesting things here with some characters, and I'm guessing when each new day comes and we see these all different Marvel universes, we're going to see at least some characters like, oh, they're safe. What the hell are they doing here? But yeah, going back to Old Man Logan real quick, this Wolverine exists. It looks like Wolverine's still going to be dead, but in this but now we have a Wolverine from a different universe now existing in a world where he's dead. I can only imagine where an aged and very grizzled Wolverine now exists in a world where I don't even think he'll call himself Wolverine. I think he'll just call himself Logan and let Laura, Laurel, yeah, why do I keep saying Laurel? Laura be Wolverine and just be like, yeah, you're, we don't really know each other from our universes, but you can go off and have fun. So, yeah. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of all these new characters right here? What do you think of Thing being on the Guardians of the Galaxy? What do you think of the Wolverine from Old Man Logan being in this continuity? And what do you think of Citizen V? What do you think his role is going to be? Or her role, for all we know. And what do you think of X-23 being the new Wolverine? Do you guys like the ideas? Do you guys hate the ideas? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.